Good job just grabbing wrist control and keeping his pressure forward. Now he's trying to work an angle as well.
We're not live yet, but you can keep talking. All right, hey, we're back. Hopefully, I started a brand new stream, brand new name. Hopefully everything works. I don't know what's going on. This has been an absolute crazy start to the night. But
that's all right. So just to recap everyone again, Dallas is up 9-2 in the second period with 20 seconds left. Dallas chose neutral to start the second. There's been a lot of chippiness in this match, a lot of personalities being shown, but Dallas is taking care of business with another takedown. And now the score is actually 11-3 with 9 seconds left. So Dallas just keeps his offense rolling no matter what the chippiness is like. So Dallas is definitely in a mode of focus here. 9 seconds left. He's going to keep his opponent down. Again, the score is 11-3. And Zach, I got to say, Dallas's conditioning looks great. I want to see him in the third here. So Riverside, Oakland's coach, has been to the head table a couple times, questioning a couple calls, but no team points have been deducted or no warnings. So Dallas did pick up an unsportsmanlike point from his opponent when there was a push out on the edge of the mat, as well as a start back in. So
hey, look at this.
Are we back? We're good. Awesome.
We're good.
Hope
look at that magic. Oh, you work magic. That's what we do.
No, Zach, you're kicking butt.
We make magic.
No, we thank you for everything you do and for getting us live, because some schools don't even do this. So
yeah. So we should be back hopefully for the rest of the night. Hopefully we don't have any more issues, any more problems. We're just hoping and praying. It's
wow.
Tissue
gets another takedown. So it's 13-4. Dallas does have the major decision.
He's up by 9. Now you got to work for a fall. Try to put 6 on the board now. You obviously don't want to get caught in too much, you know.
We haven't seen any stallings yet, but we are seeing fatigue from Riverside, Oakland. So we're looking in Wapsie's favor for this match.
Tissue coming back from injury, looks in pristine condition. Is showing really no signs of, fatigue or tiredness. He's done a great job.
So a minute 18 left, 13-4.
If anything, if you're Tissue, just you can be a little conservative and not try to get caught too much, but you obviously wanting to, still try to score as many points, try to get that fall, but just not get caught in anything that'll get you put on your back.
So Dallas working in a cross face here, a mean cross face, but he's going to switch it up with an inside wrist control.
Tissue trying to find something. So now 13-5. We're trying to help people. So Tissue still working here in the third. 13-5 the score. We'll go to stalemate. Coach Sorensen and head coach Brian Crawl just, you got to constantly, that's something that you learn, over time is those coaches, they're there to help you in those positions where you're a little lost, but you still, think you know what you're doing. That's what you kind of lean on those guys is, Tissue seems to make quick work. He's got another takedown here, I think. Yeah, there he goes. There's the 2. So he's up by 10 now, and that will do it. So Tissue, the major decision. He will rack up 4 for the Warriors. Push it up 28-9. The Warriors doing a fantastic job to start the night.
If you or buddies having trouble with the stream, don't go through Facebook. That link has been expired. So Zach has started a whole new link. So you'll have to tell your friends or whoever's trying to get on and texting you, say, hey, you got to go into YouTube and type in Wapsie Valley live streams, and that's where you'll get our stream. So
yeah,
a couple fans have been asking me, saying the people at home texted them saying the links not working, but the new link for you.
Yeah, we had to start up a whole new stream. So Wapsie Valley Athletics YouTube page, go to the live section of that, and you will see Regional Duels versus Riverside, Oakland, in West Hancock. That is the name of the stream. You'll get our camera feed, everything audio and everything that will be working for us here tonight. So now up to 144 pounds. Dana, quick to get put on his back. Tough position.
He's bridging pretty hard here. It'd be nice to work an arm inside and try to get across his chest. Create space to try to
be
just
careful
get your
about
hips turned.
that
Yeah.
right shoulder blade.
Ref's in a bad position to see a pin, I think.
Yeah,
There, now he adjusts to the front side.
and there it is. So, quick match, Riverside, Oakland fires back. They'll push it up 28-15 now the score as here comes the meat and potatoes, as you say, of our lineup.
There you go.
The big three, Kral, Decker, and Miller. All top-ranked guys in Class 1A. So we'll move on to 150 pounds. Kral, 5th ranked, coming into tonight. He will be taking on Taven Moore. As now the Eagles are heading towards the locker room. They are ranked, I believe, 6th in the state of Iowa in Class 1A for their dual team ranking. One of the best dual teams in the state of Iowa. Got a great set of coaches, a great set of wrestlers, a lot of ranked guys. They've done a fantastic job this year.
Man, postseason is so exciting.
Yeah, I mean,
emotions are high in this gym. I can feel them.
Oh yeah, you can feel, because like it's almost I say it's the Carver effect, mainly because I've been to Carver a lot. When the match starts, like before the match, everything it's cheering on, it's going, and then in the middle of the match you get some spurments, but it's those big moments where the crowd just erupts, and then it goes back to where you can hear a pin drop if you were to drop it in the middle of the court.
Absolutely.
Like, it is fascinating how a crowd can go from so loud to so quiet in just a span of seconds.
Definitely. And Easton gets a takedown. The scoreboard's not showing correct. It shows 2-2, but
should be 2-0.
2-0.
I'll say I saw it up there. There it goes. Okay, I saw it up there. I just put the scoreboard 2-2. I was like, I don't remember Moore getting a reversal, but maybe he did.
Oh.
Now crawling a little bit of a
scramble situation.
Tangle, but it'll end with just an escape. He looked like he was about to get reversed.
That was a close one.
For a second, but Moore only getting the one. Now Kral working on the edge of the mat. If you're Kral, you just kind of want to push him out of bounds here, maybe work a shot on the edge, but.
Got his leg, he's going to pull it back in. Yep.
Yanking it in, trying to limit Moore from circling out of bounds, and now Moore trying to get away.
35 seconds left.
Now Kral turns him back in. Transfers off to the double. Textbook.
With 30 seconds left, he was able to pull it back in, create an angle, use his strength, just get that nice looking 2 points.
15 seconds left here in the first. Kral going back to that arm bar. Short time here. He's trying to get some back points.
Man, he's got a nice bar arm there, and then he holds it, and he's flat. Oh, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second.
He's just going to get the 3. He definitely had him flat.
I know.
And, I mean, from what I've seen in, high school, they love to call that thing like that. It's a snap of the finger, and it goes. So, I mean, obviously, it's a little slower than what college is. College is like the millisecond both your shoulders hit the mat. It's over, but high school, they give a little bit more of a grace there.
So, Coach Kral just yelled and just said, hey, make sure the score's right, and it is. So now it's 7-1. They didn't give him his 3 back. Easton's working too fast, and the scoreboard people can't keep up. But, you can always check the score and time on Track Wrestling. That's consistently live. Easton does a good job with kind of this head pry to get the wrist back. And then what he does here is he likes to get his fist right on top of the back with the far wrist. And he's so mean and aggressive with it. Now he's going to pull him back in and get those back points that like we just saw in the first.
They're going to go out. And Kral had both feet and a knee in.
I know.
I'm like, well, okay. We'll say for the 2-hour drive up here, it's a pretty neat gym. Got the The theater over there with the red curtain.
Absolutely.
This is like old school.
1960s type of gym.
Yeah.
Reminds me of Nashua Plainfield's type of gym.
Something that you learn or I guess something that I've learned as I've done more of these and have gone to more places. The different gyms you see. I've been in big class 3A, 4A gyms, which those are beautiful. And I've been down to, the smallest of gyms. Like in, I like to say Lisbon because they had a really small booth up there, but.
Here he goes. Easton's bread and butter. Fist on the back, run around the head with his wrist. He's got it tight this time.
He's just running circles.
Sits right on his face, has his arm across his face. Lots of time, 40 seconds left in the second.
Lot of pressure, lot of front pressure.
These bonus points would be big for us, Zach. This is kind of where we need it.
So they'll clear out. 10-2 now is the score. Clock stopped. I don't know what is happening over here.
They're letting the clock run down to 25 seconds, 24.
If anything, I don't know why they're wanting the clock to keep running. If anything, there's more time for your guy to get a head throw. I was like, you're down by 8. The coach,
exactly.
I would just be like, all right, that's fine with me.
No, give us those 15 seconds back.
Yeah.
But they're not going to take Easton's back points away, so start neutral with 18 seconds left. And again, Easton is very technical on his feet. Just stays square all times. Make sure his hips are facing his opponent's hips. Look for angles. And he's going to get a shot in with 3 seconds left. But no points.
No points. So we will head to the third. Crawl up by 8. Apparently the Apparently our friends back in Fairbank are having issues starting their basketball stream up.
Oh, no. Hope we didn't cause that.
About makes sense of what we were doing earlier with us showing the girls' basketball game. I bet they got our wrestling feed, and we're like, what's going on here?
So we go out of bounds. I believe Easton's still down. No, we're going to get neutral, so.
Oh.
It should be 11-2.
Wrong score. I had it 10-3. No, 11-2. This is.
Now we're in a
there we go.
upside down position. Easton's going to hold on, wait for a stalemate, and that's what happens. Both back on our feet with 1:31 seconds left, Zachary Bavers.
If you're crawl, keep pushing the pace. You're up by 9. Try to get bonus points here. You got the major. Work for attack, work for a fall. He's gone to that arm bar twice. Both times he's just about had a more flat, but just wasn't able to have him flat long enough to get the pin.
Easton
now
shoots
dive in, low ankle. He's trying to work up.
Step over that bottom leg.
Moore just clinging on.
Now you need to work up around the waist. So Easton needs to get his head out.
He's got his Moore's just cinching on to crawl here.
50 seconds left.
Crawl just moving his feet, and that's what's going to help him in these sort of positions now, because you see Moore loses the ankle now.
Yep, slow adjustments here.
And now Crawl's got 2 legs, and he's just going to push and drive and push and drive. And
he needs to get his head out and work up around the back.
Force Moore to let go here.
Ref's not going to give him his points yet. He needs to push that top knee and pull the bottom. There you go.
There he goes.
Now step around.
There it is. There it is.
21 seconds left.
So now if you're Crawl, you got to work quick.
13-2.
Up by 11. 3 won't get you there. He's got to go for 6. The Warriors up by 13 in the dual score. Make it 17. How about it? As we will head to our next weight, and Crawl picks up a victory at 150 pounds. Move up to 157. Part 2 of three-headed monster we got here at Wapsie Valley. Decker, 5th ranked in the state of Iowa. He will be taking on Jet Rose of Riverside, Oakland. You know what you're going to see here. Decker's going to go, and Decker is going to really, really, really go.
We love to see them points.
For some reason, it's 33-15. I don't know how that happened.
Because we should have only got 4 points.
4, yeah.
So 28 plus 4, Zach, is?
32.
There you go. That's all right. Give us one extra team point. No one say anything.
Yep. we'll take it. Wow.
Great adjustment by Kanan there. But no points were scored as the scramble happened.
That's a scramble. You could hear, the coaches over there from Riverside, Oakland yelling at Cradle because Decker was in a little bit of some trouble there. But Rose is knows how to work in the scrambles.
Quick
Decker,
takedown.
Nice, just snap down.
So a minute 25 left in the first.
He's got the Turk.
Oh, we're getting back points.
Decker is just going straight to work. Clocking in. Looks like he's about to clock out for the day.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. Clocks in, clocks out, go home for the night. How about it?
We got one more.
Yeah.
Great job. That was in a minute. That was in 50 seconds. 50-second pin is what Kanan Decker just received. Might have got poked in the eye there at the end, but still looked great. That was a great start to the match and took care of business.
So 39-15 is what it is. Moving on to 165. Part 3 of the three-headed monster. Garrett Miller, ranked 9th in Class 1A. Never mind. Here's where we'll see Jet Rose. I got to change names here quick.
You're doing all right.
Give me just a second. We'll have this updated for you.
So Garrett Miller in on a deep shot. Goes to his belly, the knee slides back up. Able to stay square with him. No harm, no foul. Stay neutral. So Garrett's going to be looking to hand fight here and look for another shot. Definitely a missed body matchup. Garrett's short and stout. This guy's skinny and long.
Usually it favors the latter. Usually those taller guys are very good at those cradles and whatnot. We saw, obviously, point an example, Cannon Yeager.
I don't turn down Garrett's strength, though. Is what I was trying to say.
That's the thing.
Had a brain fart.
you have one side, and then you have the other side where Garrett Miller's just gonna pick you up and throw you down and just have fun.
So Garrett has a 2-on-1, really controlling, trying to get to that leg, but again that length is slowing Garrett's high crotch.
So after this, we have 3 matches left. So the Warriors, I do believe, have locked this duel up. If my math serves me correct.
What's 6 times?
6 times 4 is 24. Okay, so they can tie.
Yeah. They
can tie
if
they pin out all 4 matches. But even if Miller loses by technical fall, which I don't see that happening, but
he's battling here. Looking almost for a takedown. 20 seconds left of the first. Has
Miller's
his leg up in
trouble.
the air.
Rose on the single leg. Miller's doing a nice job defending this.
Really getting his hips and leg down.
He's going to cross face hard. Look at that. That is some great defense from Garrett Miller. Fixing the hat, readjusting. There you go.
Putting it in sport mode or business mode.
Business mode, hat backwards equals business mode. Okay.
Makes me focus a little bit. It was kind of messing with my headphones. But
that's true. Mine is bad too, but
I have to thank Mr. Adams. He got me some Wapsie gear. So.
I know, yeah. You got the Wapsie shirt and all that. There you go.
No more Packer gear.
Came prepared this time. Thought I was going to have to get rid of you after the last duel. All the Packers gear.
So, start the second. Garrett went down and got to his feet, but as they went out of bounds, the ref's not going to give him one. It only took 3 seconds, though, to get to his feet.
So still no points, as Miller now going to get the first points of the match with the 1 escape.
Now we're back into hand fighting. Minute 35 in the second. Garrett's going to try to readjust, look for some different offense shots.
Nice high crotch into a double. Yep, this is about what we're used to.
2.
There's 2. That's about what we're used to, isn't it? Yeah.
That was awesome. Garrett's finally getting to his bread and butter items. Now he's going chop, all his weights on his guy's hips and thigh and knee, and staying on his knees, make sure he's not in bad position. So Scores 3-0 with 1 minute and 5 seconds left.
He's going to let go of Rose, circle back towards the middle. Miller looks like he's got a cut on the side of his face. Under a minute to go. Rose with the double leg. Nice. Defense from Miller. Those powerful hips. He's got the big sprawl.
Just put his head right to the mat and back to his feet. So now I'd like to see a re-attack from Garrett with 35 seconds left.
He's got that 2-on-1, so you know where he wants to go. But Rose, there's a nice double. Goes off to a single. Trying to go back to the double. Rose trying to defend it.
20 seconds left.
There it is. Miller, the double.
Nice.
Drive
that power.
straight through.
That power from Garrett Miller is awesome to see. Short time with 10 seconds left. Garrett's controlling the holding on tight. Lift it up.
Hold on to the leg and just kind of sit there. And let the period end. So we will head to the the second.
No, you're right.
Wait,
third.
I am the third?
Yep,
Okay.
you're in the third, starting
There
the
you
third,
go.
and Riverside Oakland chooses down, so the score is 5-1. And he's going to be looking to get out and make this match a little closer. But Garrett's tough on top this entire match has been great.
Miller trying to keep him down. You got to be close here to the stall call. He's got to try to work a mat return. There it is, and right after that, Miller gets the mat return he needed, but Rose right back up to his feet. He's got to be careful
He's
here.
saying let him go.
Let him go, yeah.
That's all right, because Garrett's shots have been untouchable tonight. So
That's something to look for is those stall calls when you're in that stand-up position. You can't hold them on for too long, otherwise you're going to get racked for stalling. Something that I've noted a lot before as Miller gets another takedown here.
I'm definitely noticing our conditioning has been awesome tonight. This third period is where we've been putting on more and more points to get those bonus points. So we saw it in the last 4 or 5 matches, and Garrett's now got his opponent flat to his body, but decides to let him up. That announcer curse.
He's got to get something going, try to get some bonus points here.
Again, that elbow pass to a high crotch has been his go-to.
And like we said, if Miller wins this match, the Warriors are moving on to take on West Hancock in our main event tonight.
There it is.
There's the slide by right to a single. Cut off. I was thinking he was going to cut off to a double, but Rose doing a nice job with the sprawl.
Now 35 seconds left.
And he's got to be careful for a cradle. He's got to be careful. He's got to be careful.
Those long arms. Oh, now we're in a switch position here. Garrett's now hopping on a single leg.
Wow. I'm a magician, jeez.
One leg up, one leg down. One leg up.
I was really just hoping he didn't get put in a cradle.
His arm was deep past his neck all the way to his belly button. So, yeah, it's 10 seconds left.
So a good job by Miller. He'll finish off with a decision victory, 7-3, as he works for a takedown maybe. No, but he'll drive him into the mat nonetheless just for fun.
Wow, great job. Wapsie fans are standing on their feet, clapping with enthusiasm.
So, that about does it for this duel. We're going to have 3 more matches coming your way, but nonetheless, Wapsie Valley racks up the first victory of tonight. They got 1 more to go.
There you go. And Brock Kleitch has been definitely improving every single match. Been seeing more and more of his cradles coming, but great to see a senior in a leadership position really taking full advantage of his opportunities.
I will say something that I've said for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, and I'll say it more. Rank this man, please. Please, 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 please. There's one thing I want. It's for Brock Kleitch to get ranked. He's done a fantastic job the last few weeks.
Oh, look at this hip in. No 2 yet. No 2, but he stays square with him
wow!
and gets the takedown. Wow! That's called chain wrestling. No matter what position you're looking to score, and that was a great
He looked very comfortable in that position. And
oh,
look at this.
Here it comes.
Come on.
Oh, suicide cradle.
Oh,
it looks like Riverside's got his arm out, though. But you got to keep that lock. Yeah! Yeah!
Oh! Yes!
Minute left, a whole minute left.
That's flat, dude. Come on.
Oh!
That's as flat as could be.
He broke
no,
the
that
grip.
is-
He broke the finger grip. But man, that was a crazy exchange.
He's going for it again.
Just got to make sure his arm doesn't get out this time.
There it
and
is.
He gets it tight. 50 seconds now.
That's flat, dude. Come on.
Ref's down
Dude,
there.
come on. Get down to the floor faster.
Did we get some swipes? We did get 3 more swipes. So the score is 8-0.
He's got to get down to the floor faster. He has him flat for 3 seconds. You're still standing. Now Kleitsch is in some trouble, but nice way to work through the position to go out of bounds. I believe Kleitsch maintained possession.
Brock looks a little discombobulated. We got blood. That's what's going on. Okay. But the score is 8-0 with 29 seconds left. Saw a couple cradles there, and
Yeah, two suicide cradles.
I think actually
The second one was in your side or what?
no, both far side cradles, and
Yeah.
but one of them was a suicide cradle where you roll across your own back.
Yeah.
I call it that because just like
you
we
get
saw,
caught and
you get caught.
and
But
you're done.
Brock's grip is so tight, and his arms are so long. So that was,
Yeah.
and he hit it back to back.
Yeah, and I'm like, well,
So I don't know if this is blood time or injury time because Brock looks like he took a knee to the eye, and he's got now a big mark on his eye.
he'll have a
on his
black eye
cheek.
tomorrow. Don't
Yeah.
worry. But are we neutral or are we should not be neutral?
Both the refs. I think the side ref had to get involved there. There you go. Yeah.
It's definitely not neutral because there was not one on the board. Hackett should be on bottom, and he is.
Riverside, Oakland's pretty far drive to West Hancock's gym, but nonetheless, here to compete against Wapsie Valley.
Yeah, I wonder what the trip is for Riverside, Oakland. I know ours was about 2 hours
2 hours?
from the high school to here. It's
Yeah.
about hour 55 minutes, 2 hours. I don't know how far Riverside, Oakland is from here.
So it's 8-0 is the score with 5 seconds left.
Hold on.
Another bloody nose.
Why does he go to 11? I swear I had it on 8, but maybe
That's
I
all
pressed
right.
it again. But I think now we have blood time, so there we go. Yeah, you can see that little bit of a black,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
starting
little tint on his eye there. But I mean, yeah, I don't know, because like, you had him on his back for a good 2-3 seconds, and obviously, the ref's still standing up. I'm like,
got to get down and
yeah,
ready when someone's on
let's
their
go. It's like the second he locks that cradle and goes for that suicide cradle, you should immediately, be ready to get some swipes, hit the mat, but they'll clean up the blood here, and we'll get back to action with about 6 seconds to go here in this first period at 175 pounds.
I just saw a smirk on Brock Kleitsch's face. That's dangerous when your opponent is feeling fresh and loose. So 6 seconds left. The goal, just keep him down here and get ready for the second period.
So 5 to go. Kleitsch just going to hold the position. Nice job there. So we'll head to the second period. Kleitsch up 8-0. Hackett going to take the bottom position.
Brock bellies out his opponent really fast to start the second. He's on top again, and guess what he's looking for, Zach? Crossface.
He's looking for it.
Bottom guy's clinching on tight. He's like, I'm not going to let you.
He's like, I'm not doing this. We are not doing this.
Oh, that was a mean crossface. That was a good crossface. I'm guessing that's where the bloody noses are coming.
When is enough blood time? I don't know. Does the blood time clock just keep running?
No, so
it resets every time?
No, so you get 5 minutes total for your match for each opponent. And usually the ref cuts it once a medic gets you and at least has attended to the blood. So technically you only use 20 seconds there or whatnot. So
yeah.
But I have seen it go all the way to 5 minutes before.
Sounds like a match I would wrestle. like we said, I think I said last week, I didn't really know what the coin toss was for wrestling. Now I know how important it is. I remember, you know.
Oh, it's crucially important when it comes to this West Hancock duel.
Especially tonight. I think I said it earlier. I was riding with our guys up here, and I said, whoever wins the coin toss for this next duel between Wapsie Valley and West Hancock had chance of winning the duel straight up. Like,
strategy's key.
Yes. You know, to be able to send your guy out second and not have to send your guy out first makes a world of a difference.
If you can bump one of our ranked guys up versus an average wrestler at a higher weight class.
And here we go.
Oh, there's a cradle
now.
There
it is.
Whole minute 30 left. Now he's got this grip tight, but it's up by the neck area. Now he readjusts.
Look at that. That's flat. What?
Here we go.
There it is. There it is.
There. Oh, and he slips out the back. Oh, now he takes into another throw, so he's got 3 back. We should get a swipe here. We should get swipes.
Yes!
And he gets a pin.
That a baby clutch.
And Brock Kleitsch take care of business. Wow.
Berg is not going to be happy with me. I forgot to pull my mic away when I started yelling.
No, I love your enthusiasm.
I have been told that not great. You got to be able to pull the mic away and just, you know, make sure you guys can't hear me go full craziness. But Kleitsch picks up the win via fall, makes the dual score 47-15, and now Jonah Frost is going to hit the mat for Wapsie Valley. First time this year he's going to wrestle a varsity match, and perfect time he's going to wrestle in regional duels.
I'm excited. I'm really excited to see Jonah show and shine here. I don't know who his opponent is. I guess I could read his name. It looks like Jackson Allen. So he was a 10th grader. Actually, excuse me, I'm wrong. This is Gavin Hackett, who's an 11th grader.
Oh my!
and Jonah with a quick takedown in the first 12 seconds. He's got an inside wrist and lifting up the back ankle. Now has an opponent flat to his belly.
We're doing a whole bunch of changes here right away.
We're seeing blood again for the second time. The dry season's getting our nostril membranes.
It's winter. Don't worry, it's winter. It looks like Drew's going to go up to 215, I imagine.
Yep, we see him warm up.
You see him warming up over there.
Hayden Ryard's also warming up, so.
Yeah, maybe they decide not to wrestle Hilson back. I don't know. I don't see.
No, Hilsenbeck wrestled first, so.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I totally forgot about that.
I can do a dual recap if you want after the meet.
Yeah, we'll have our. I gotta set up stats and whatnot for a minute here. So I guess while we have a stoppage, I'm gonna work on that.
So again, Jonah got the takedown the first 12 seconds and already had his opponent flat, and then we're stopped with a bloody nose. So a minute 39 left in the first period, and the team scores 47-15. Zach and I kind of questioned a little bit if we have an extra point on the board, because during Easton's match we thought it was a major, but they gave us 5 points instead of 4 points.
Technical fall. I mean, obviously it's not going to come back to mean anything, but I don't know what track wrestling says the dual score is.
I'll check. I'll pull that up too, just so.
Because I imagine track wrestling is going to say it's 46 instead of 47.
So, in that updated, it says 47-15.
So maybe it was a tech fall, and we just didn't know. I don't know. Maybe they gave us a dual point for some reason.
So, Easton Crawl.
I'm a little confused of why. Does it say he won by major decision?
Just says we got 14 points. So, I'm not sure.
You got to add up the math there. I don't know what the math's right.
No, you're all right. So, here we go. Back with stopping the blood time, and Jonah's already got that far wrist. Now he's going to look for a ball and chain. He actually lifts up his leg, returns him to the mat to break him down clear to his belly.
Oh, no.
Oh, now Jonah's got a deep butcher. He's got his chin on the shoulder, and we're getting back points. Whole minute 15 left, too. You got to be careful in the butcher because the wrestler will readjust quick. But Jonah hangs on tight. Still has that butcher. He's going to run it around again. Jonah's got this tight. His arm's clear across his neck.
You keep talking. I accidentally X'd out the scoreboard, so I got to re-add it. I am just not – this is not good.
50 seconds left. Jonah's now chest to chest, and he's hopping over, teeing out.
There it is.
With the extra bridge there, the bottom guy was able to get out. But the score is 5-0. So Jonah's going to run the butcher the other way here. Chest to chest, 30 seconds left. And ref's down there. He should be looking for a pin, and he gets it.
Attaboy. Jonah Frost with the fall.
Great job, Jonah.
First varsity match. How about it? So now, move up to 2:15. It will be Drew Lansing. I got to change up some names here quick.
We're going to see another body mismatch here. Drew Lansing, who's tall, muscular, and lengthy. We're seeing more of a stout, shorter, more immature wrestler. So the skills type is definitely showing here for Drew, too.
I don't know why Lansing is not showing up. I got to
put him in our system. So Drew gets a takedown. No.
His name is there. I don't know.
There he gets a takedown in the first 8 seconds. He's going to go a mean cross face. He's going to look for his cradle as well. He's going to make quick work here. Drew, a current ranked wrestler. Sets his shoulder blades down. He's got that tight grip. Wow, and he's able to break it. I jinx it every time. He's going to stick his fist on the back, far wrist, and run the far shoulder. And it's tight right there.
Lansing working for the fall. He didn't get it. So final score for the duel, 53-15.
59.
59?
59. It's a football score there.
There you go.
So Wapsie's on their feet clapping. Great to see a great first duel at our regional duel site here, Zach.
So your final score for this first duel, 59-15. The Warriors pick up a big victory here. They will move on to take on West Hancock in approximately, give or take, about 15 minutes. So we will, I believe, you got dual recap ready. Your dual recap tonight, presented by Reedland Telephone Cooperative.
Are you gonna? Do we have sponsors to do? Do you have postseason sponsors?
Yes, I have to pull up. I forgot to
right.
print off the ad read sheet. So give me a second. You can
That's
go
all
through
right.
your dual recap here.
Okay. So again, Wapsie Valley versus Riverside, Oakland. We started at heavyweight 285 with Derek Hilsenbeck getting a pin in a minute 46 in the first period versus Caden Forstall. And then we moved to 106 pounds. Caden Belinsky gets a pin versus Kingston Kerrigan in a minute 59 in the second period. 113, we had Sawyer Croft lose to a pin from Davis Brahman, and then we went to 120 pounds, and Wally Kaufman also fell 9-2 versus Kellen Oliver. We moved to 126, Brody Kleitch with a quick 30-second pin versus Keegan Allenson. At 132, Reese Hagenow with a pin in 4 minutes and 32 seconds versus Jordan Smith. We then moved to 138 pounds, Dallas Tissue, major decision 15-5 versus Jack Bronanen. And then 144, Jackson Gordon gets the pin over Caden Dana in 41 seconds. We move to 150 pounds. Easton Kroll with a major decision, 13-2 versus Tavin Moore. And then at 157, Kanan Decker with a pin in 50 seconds versus Zach Brennick. At 165, Garrett Miller wins 7-3 over Jet Rose. At 175, Brock Kleitch with a pin in 2 minutes and 44 seconds with that awesome cradle versus AC Roller. At 190 pounds, Jonah Frost with a pin in a minute 29 seconds over Gavin Hackett. And then to round off the meet, Drew Lansing got the pin in 58 seconds versus Jackson Allen. And Wapsie's final score, Zach, is 59-15.
So your dual recap there, presented by Reedland Telephone Cooperative. RTC is here to provide high-quality, superior service to you, the customer, by offering great customer service and the services you want and need to work and stay connected with family and friends. Reach out to them at 319-279-3375. Your regional dual coverage tonight presented by Oran Mutual Telephone Company, serving the area since 1911. Oran Mutual Telephone Company is a modern, independently owned telephone company providing internet and telephone services to Oran, Iowa, and the surrounding rural area. Give them a call at 319-638-6006. What's up?
Sorry, we're looking about the who's streaming next to you. We never introduced ourselves, but we'll have to. It looks like a radio station.
Yeah, I feel bad. I kind of just barged up here and took this little sliver of space. I feel so bad. But yeah, looks like the Eagles are going to hit the mat to warm up. We will take a quick break. We'll be right back after this with the Eagles and Warriors up next here on the Warrior Watch, the Wapsie Valley Sports Network, after this message from the Iowa High School Athletic Association.
We've got a phenomenal staff, and they're very committed to not just our 360 some schools, but the 70,000 male athletes that we provide programs for. That's what we try to keep in focus as much as possible, and that keeps us going. That's the fuel that kind of makes that train run.
Been with the Athletic Association 22 years. Currently one of the assistant directors under Mr. Keating, and serve in the capacity working with our student outreach services, and also am the bowling administrator, former golf administrator, and then work with our corporate sponsors and advertisers with regard to association publications, website.
So currently I'm the administrator for football, swimming, and track and field. As part of that, it's helping schools and officials with rules interpretations, organizing the state events at our different venues, communicating with officials, hiring officials, and assigning officials for the postseason competition.
I'm the director of officials, and then I'm also the sport administrator for wrestling and golf.
I help manage all the officials in the state of Iowa, make sure they're fully registered and have all their stuff completed prior to the season's beginning and the postseason.
Right now I oversee I administer sports of basketball and soccer.
So assistant director at State Association. I'm a sports administrator for cross country, tennis, and baseball. I do our student advisory group, and I'm one of the 3 directors that helps with eligibility.
I am an administrative assistant here at the Iowa High School Athletic Association. I help out with the enrollment and beds and participation survey and the co-op sharing agreements for schools.
My position's evolved because our communication method has switched completely online from a print or driven organization that had its own print shop to now ADs online, supers online, fans online, parents online, students online. Everybody wants to see everything, so our website became our priority. Social media exploded because it had to. We've had to digitize our operations, and so as communications director, that means coming up with a lot of new things and new ways to do things.
Internal employee type things, benefits, payrolls, things like that. I do the internal financial statements.
I assist in the accounting department, so I assist Jess as the director of finance. So I deal with all our accounts receivables and our accounts payables, and I am also assisting her with the online ticketing program, Hometown Ticketing.
I specialize kind of in the student leadership realm and help Chad with some of his workshops and registration behind the scenes. I line up meals at tournaments, hotel rooms, that kind of thing for our board. I'm just kind of the one that learns a little bit of everything and helps wherever I can.
I do all the design work, and then of course print the programs and anything else that needs printed.
I think my primary roles are vision. Where do we want to go? What do we want to be to our schools and our young people? Also, be the public face of the Athletic Association, be the connection between this office and the general public.
I think people often have a misconception of how many people are in this building. I mean, even people in Boone don't understand, no, there's only 14 of us.
When you're a staff of our size, we've got to work together. You can't be in a silo, just kind of hunker down on your part of this. We've got to bounce things off of each other. We have to collaborate. We've got to share ideas, and we've got to jump in and help where we're needed. We've got a leadership meeting every week, and we make sure we go through everything and anything that we should be discussing and trying to figure out how are we going to do this. We have a lot of fun doing what we're doing. Why wouldn't we? We're around sports all day.
For me, it's important because I feel like I'm helping a child. I have a child with high anxiety, and this makes a difference to a child like her. And so it's really cool to be a part of that.
When the other states look at us and see the programs that we run, see how we run them, I think they say, Iowa does it pretty well.
Alrighty, welcome back the Eagles finish their warm-up. They're on their side of the court. The Warriors heading on to their side. I'd like to give a few shout-outs here right away. First off, major shout-out to our athletic director, Mr. Bergman, as well as Ben Hogan, Chase Weber, and Cody Jones for making the trek up here with me tonight to get me to where I need to be. Obviously, thank you to driving up all this way, come up here and do it with me. Another thing, big thank you to Mr. Adams back at the school. He gave us all the rankings all season long to make sure we had the rankings ready for you guys. And then finally, just thanks to everybody in our production. I'm Colin Bergman, Riker Oberle, Blake Boer, myself, you, our athletic director, Mr. Bergman, and any fans that have helped us along this journey over the course of the year. Hopefully we're not done after tonight. hopefully we're making our journey down to Coralville on Saturday. I'm excited.
Well, I hope people put in the chat, the live chat. Thank you to Zach Bavers. Zach, you're the guy that makes this happen. You're spending your after schools traveling. As a 9th grader, you're putting in a lot of work. Most 13, 14, 15-year-olds aren't putting the work you're putting in for a video broadcast. So you're a stud, man.
Well,
seriously, I appreciate you.
Do it all for the people that are watching at home, and I appreciate every single one of you guys that are watching at home through the ups and downs that have been this year so far. It's been great to do all these streams for you guys. So we are nearing main event time. Wapsie Valley, West Hancock. We'll have your dual preview presented by Vandale Insurance after this.
Sportsmanship means doing what's right, treating your opponent with respect no matter the score.
The guy across from you works really hard to get to where he's at, so you should respect him, respect all the work he's put in.
It always goes back to the golden rule, treat people how you would like to be treated.
I'm sure if you play sports, you've been around people who are unkind during the sport, but it makes it better and when everybody's kind. You're out there playing a sport, you're out there to have fun. You can still want to win, but always be kind. Remember, that's a human.
Nothing you can say from the stands is going to change the call that they make on the field. No matter how hard you yell at them, they're going to stick with the call on the field. So it doesn't really help much, but what does help is encouraging your team when they're down, when the call doesn't go their way. Instead of yelling at the officials, try to help encourage your team and get them out of the funk that they're in and try and get them in the right direction.
Alrighty, welcome back. We are back here live. I will say, I'm loving the foam fingers. I see them everywhere. I left my foam finger at home. I'm kind of sad that I left mine at home. Well, I was going to take it to the Iowa duel that I went to a few weeks ago, but now in college they have the 3-point takeout, so it's like not even worth it anymore.
Yeah.
And they do make three-fingered foam fingers.
That would be pretty cool.
That'd be cool. Something that Wyatt told me when we were on a commercial break there, you don't see their bench in the picture, but they've got a few, girls wrestlers on their varsity wrestling team. And the reason why is some schools, they have enough girls to make a girls wrestling team.
Yep.
Once you wrestle for a girls wrestling organization and you wrestle through the girls wrestling system, you can no longer compete in the boys system.
Ah, gotcha.
But if you do not wrestle at girls regionals, girls state, stuff like that, you can compete for boys competition. So theoretically, we could see Kane Belinsky taking on somebody from West Hancock squad that is a girl. So it's interesting way it works.
We're seeing them warm up.
The thing is with that is, obviously girls wrestling is a lot newer than what boys wrestling is. Men's wrestling has been around for hundreds of years. The Iowa high school state tournament has been around for a long time.
Oh yeah.
And I believe the Iowa women's wrestling started back up in 2017.
I believe that's kind of when the first meets and tournaments been happening, but the first, when it first became established, you could say, I think was 2021 or 2022.
Yeah.
So that's when they made an official girls' state, an official qualifying tournament, and teams could actually start registering with the state of Iowa.
And if you know anything about girls wrestling, you know the one dominant team in that is Waverly Shell Rock. They have a massive girls wrestling program over there, just about as big as their boys wrestling program over there, and it's great to see. But how about we make a deal? All right, I'm gonna make a deal.
Money? Are you throwing?
No,
betting?
no, not money.
Okay.
No. Not a lot of that. If you guys are able to sit through this next commercial, we have about a 30-second commercial here. There will be no more ads for the rest of the night. How about it? Sound like a good
Deal.
deal? Okay. We'll be right back after this message from the Iowa High School Athletic Association.
When you go home, you'll feel good about what you did, and you're doing it for the kids. If they don't have us, they don't have these games.
Alrighty, welcome back. We are getting set for our final duel of the evening between West Hancock and Wapsie Valley. The Eagles come into this duel ranked 6th in Class 1A. The Warriors come into this duel ranked 11th in Class 1A. Your duel preview is presented by Vandale Insurance. Vandale Insurance LLC in Fairbank, Iowa is the area's premier independent insurance agency serving Oran, Independence, Jessup, Sumner, West Union, Fayette, and surrounding areas. Since 1988, we offer personal and commercial farm, health, crop, home, and rental insurance through numerous companies to give you the best coverage and premium. For all your insurance needs, contact Vandale Insurance LLC in Fairbank. Contact Andrew Bazinski at 319-415-9718 or Donald Schmidt at 319-404-8297. So, right away, Wyatt, what are you looking forward to in this final duel of the night?
Yeah, so if the ones who didn't watch the first duel, we saw a lot of bonus points. We saw our wrestlers looking for turns even at the end of the match. But there's 10 seconds left. We saw those bonus points happen with a turn, even a tilt, a cradle, and we also saw chippiness. Now, there's a level of chippiness, and that's withstandable, but I do love the aggressive chippiness where you're wrestling on the edge of the mat and maybe giving that glare, that Tony Ramos glare, or even an extra little shove, appropriate shove. But love to see our chippiness. So we're active tonight. When it comes to a tight match like this versus a top-ranked opponent, everyone knows the strategies. Everyone knows that they're going to start wrestling a little bit tighter, a little bit more in clinches. So trying to get those bonus points. So sorry to ramble there, Zach, but
No, you're good.
Got me excited.
So they will head to the middle. All 5 of the Warriors seniors out there. See the coin toss here. This is big. This is very, very big.
So coin flip is important here.
So obviously the Eagles will be the home team. Obviously the Warriors the visitors.
So
West Hancock wins the coin toss.
Wins the coin toss. So I'm not sure. I didn't hear if they picked odd or even, but we'll see who walks the table, obviously, and who gets first choice. Those are kind of the decisions that come with the coin flip win.
Is there like a strategicness to it? Because I know in football, obviously, you want to pick defer. You don't want to recede to start the game. Is there like a strategic, whether odds or evens?
Yeah, so you want to know who, if we have ranked wrestlers and we can bump them up versus an average opponent to gain bonus points, that's where we kind of want it. I guess West Hancock does have several ranked wrestlers. It looks like they have a 4th ranked wrestler at 138 named Teague Smith. Number 2 ranked wrestler at 157, Kellen Smith. Number 4 ranked wrestler at 175, Creighton Kelly. Kale Zool at 190 is ranked 7th, and then their 215-pounder David Smith is ranked 4th. So Wapsie comes out first, so they must have chose even, Zach, is what my guess is.
So Belinsky and Smith to start the duel.
The scoreboard guys are ready this time. I think first duel he was a little jittered.
So here we go. Caden Belinsky, Ozzie Smith, not the famous baseball player. Trying to figure out, for some reason, the teams did not apply over.
Caden with a quick throw by, gets a takedown. So 2-0 with 1:40. We don't necessarily have the clock with it, but I'll try to keep announcing it from time to time. And Zach's trying to multitask with team names, score, writing things down. So Caden Belinsky with a 2-on-1 tilt, and he gets a 5 count. So the score is 5-0. all within 40 seconds to start the match. So again, bonus points are huge here versus a top-ranked opponent, West Hancock.
There we go. All right, so you keep talking. I'm just going to keep fixing these names.
So Caden's got his arm clear across the back and really throwing the pressure into it with a minute left. But he's going to, again, get his fist on the back, far wrist. Nope, he's still holding on. Caden's pressure on top is very significant. He's going to go head on the side. He's looking for nearsighted cradle. Does he have it locked up? It's on the far edge of the mat. 30 seconds left. Wapsie crowd is yelling for stalling. We haven't seen too much action from bottom. Now we go out of bounds. Back to the middle. Again, the score is 5-0. Caden Belinsky's winning with 16 seconds left of the first. Caden worked in 2 or 3 different pinning combinations there on top. Now he's got the fist on the back far wrist. Big step. Now he's going to get back points again. 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6 seconds. He's sitting up. You got to squeeze, got to settle in. Ref's down there. Not seeing nothing, though. Extra 3 points there. Makes the score 8-0. Start the second period. Caden's choice. He chooses top. You don't see many wrestlers choose top, Zach, but in this particular case, it's great because Caden just goes right to work, and the bottom guy is not showing any action at all. But no stall calls have been called. He's going to get a 2-on-1. That's where we see his tilt come in. He bellies him out really quick.
Okay, so names should be updated for the rest of the night.
There we go. Big step over. Whole minute 40 left in the second. Man, he's got that tight. You can see the face of the West Hancock wrestler. Man, and both shoulders look to be down. The ref.
There it is!
Slaps the mat.
Big start for Wapsie Valley.
6-0.
Big start for Wapsie Valley. Now we will see Sawyer Crawl head up to the table. He is going to be taking on Briggs Muth, I do believe. We'll wait for confirmation. So it is Briggs Muth. Should be an interesting battle here.
Sawyer started out his first match versus Riverside, Oakland really well, but just didn't go in his favor at the end of the match.
Nice! Change of direction. Right to an armbar. Loses it, though. Now he's got to work. Flatten out Muth, and he does.
Sawyer's looking for some vengeance here. Got a 2-on-1 ball and chain.
Wapsie ride.
Wapsie ride right into your lap and pull his shoulders to the mat. There you go. Now squeeze tight. You got to really clinch onto that wrist. You got a 2 swipe. No, ref didn't even show it.
Just a 1. You can see that entire West Hancock side of the gym is packed to the brim. All over here on the Wapsie side, it's about as packed as could be. Oh, here goes Kroll. That's flat.
We need
That's
this.
flat.
We need this. 45
Come
seconds
on,
left.
come on, Sawyer.
45 seconds left. Got to push his head away.
A lot of pressure. He's sitting in.
Got to put your hip down to his shoulder.
That's flat. Come on.
Come on, Zach. We need this. 35 seconds. 34 seconds.
Yeah!
There it is. At 113 pounds, Sawyer Crawl gets the pin in 1 minute 30 seconds.
Now Wally Kaufman's going to hit the mat.
Sawyer gets his hand raised. That's great to see. I don't think...
We talked about it earlier. Here it is.
I don't think West Hancock was expecting that out of Sawyer, and that was great for Wapsie. So the score team's 12-0.
Reese Quisling for West Hancock going up against Wally Kaufman. I know it says open unidentified. There was not a wrestler listed at that weight. So you have to give it grace. I'm not going to – I don't know how to fix it when we're in the middle of a duel. I could have fixed it before, but I didn't know that that's how that worked. So Kaufman right in on a high crotch. The Warriors up 12-0 to start. Right to a half Nelson.
Trying to stay in bounds here, though. Pulling it back in. That's
Pull it back
go.
in. They're going to go out of bounds. Kaufman right to work. Kaufman's got to make this quick. Get 6. Put your team up 18-0. Right down to the mat. Kaufman with authority. Right to an armbar. Right over. Make it quick, Wally. Yes!
Make it 18-0. That was in 27 seconds.
Now we will see Brody Kleitch at 126. Stool's flying by.
I would say that.
This is
home gym advantage. It's pretty quiet for the red team.
Oh, yeah. The Eagles side has not made a peep.
But they still have some of their weapons on their upper weights. So
yep.
Looks like they have to go out first because, again, the coin flip. So Coach Kral's just kind of game planning out who's going to go out, and he chooses Landon Frost to walk out. So
obviously planning to bump up Kleitch. So we will see Frost. Landon Frost. So I do have Landon Frost loaded up, so I will change this real quick.
So that again, Zach, that comes down to the coin flip about kind of strategizing who has to walk out first and then who gets choice first in the first period.
Frost rocking the old singlets.
Yeah, I see that.
From a few years back.
So a quick takedown here from West Hancock.
Larson going right to work. He's got that ball and chain there. Working on top. Frost trying to. Now Larson's got to stick the legs in. Just flatten Frost out. Frost trying to fight.
Kind of in a clinch position here, right in parallel. Could call stalemate or stalling on either gentleman.
If anything, I would call it on Larson before Frost because.
Got double legs in and not trying to look for a turn. You're right.
Yeah, you're riding parallel, so. You're not trying to work a pinfall, so.
Minute left in the first. Scores 2-0.
Obviously, you can see Frost trying to work up in the position. Now he works back up to his base. Again, Larson flattens him out. See, this is where the time the heart rate starts to just goes up just a little bit.
We're all right.
Just a little bit. Obviously, these every match counts in a duel like this. This dual setting very different from individual setting.
So 25 seconds left. Larson's trying to look for a cradle, but Landon clinches up here and grabs his wrist, so slowing him down a little bit.
If you're Frost, just avoid a stall call here towards the end of the first.
Get your wrist free here. 9 seconds.
You can see not a fan over there is standing
Oh,
or like they look. I don't know what's going on.
They do look a little stale over there.
It almost looks like they're a little shocked.
There was no clapping there either after the first.
Yeah, so your guy's up 2-0.
Okay.
Landon's got to beat him off the whistle here.
Landon chooses down. Start the second period.
Gotta beat him off the whistle.
Looked over at the coach's corner quick and said, hey, make sure your wrists are clear and move fast. So
he's got to move up, trying to work up.
Oh, there come the legs again.
Frost is working. Now he's flattened.
Got to get 2 over 1 here. Try to get your knees back under you. But,
now
man, Larson's looking at half Nelson.
That should. Oh, I thought
tight.
about it.
Oh, ref's
That's
looking to
his
swipe.
shoulder. Okay.
Bridging hard with 1:20 left in the second. seeing a little bit more cheers here from the opposite a corner from us.
So the Eagles get 6. Fire back at 126. We'll head to 132. They got to send out Kleitch. They got to send out Hagenau, sorry. Which one are they got to send out? Looks to be Kleitch. And it will be. I'm surprised they aren't bumping Kleitch up to 138 to take on their ranked wrestler.
So they strategized over here. They waited till we walked out. So this should be
Geiken. Or Gaken. We'll wait to hear official announcements here. So it is Gaken for West Hancock. I gotta change some stuff here.
Brody's got such a strong grip. Second he gets a hold of the guy, gets a takedown here. That took him 13 seconds.
Kleitch going right to work. We'll go out of bounds. I'm like, my hands are shaking. I'm like,
no more caffeine for you.
Got my diet due here.
There you go.
Most of the time it's a water, but not at home, so I don't get free water supply for the night. So Kleitch working in this top position. Trying to keep Gaken down, he will.
So a minute 15 left.
Here's Brody Kleitch trying to work that Wapsie right. He's going to pull him right into him, but Gaken trying to work away.
Brody's holding on like a backpack, but he's riding a little high.
Almost had a cradle. It's a flurry of events.
Yeah, that was a bit of a scramble, but he's going to do a roll through tilt again. The ref should get down there and get ready to swipe. 1. Is that 2? I don't know. He paused
there's
bit.
2. There's 3, 4.
45 seconds left
So
of the
he moves
first.
him over at 4, so that will be
2 back.
2 more. Yes, they did give it to him. So
it was 3 swipes, but I think there was a slight pause in between the first and the second.
Yeah, well, there was 4 swipes. But yeah, like you said, pause between the first and second.
Oh, he rolls
tilt.
through again. Ref should get down there. Wow, Brody's got a tight grip right here.
So he's got another 3 swipes. So he'll get another 2. Make it 6-0.
And 10 seconds left of the first.
If you're Kleitch, you're thinking bonus points here.
Does it again. See, ending the period. Ref should have got 2 swipe, but there was.
Should definitely been 2 swipes at least.
So Brody's choice. Since we had to walk out first, we'll get first choice. He decides to defer, and we'll go neutral again.
If you're Kleitch, obviously thinking bonus points, this lineup here for West Hancock is loaded, here in the next few weights. Especially the back half. Like we said, the Warriors have a 1-2-3 at a 150, 157, 165. The Eagles have a 1-2-3 at 175, 190, at 215. So
West Hancock's trying to wrestle at the same level, the same height level as Brody Kleitch. Obviously, Brody wrestles on his knee, and so we see the other opponent try to wrestle on his knee, but is not playing to his favor, as Brody, the second he grabs his wrist, his head, or his ankle, just is immediately taking his opponent down. It is awesome to see.
yeah, I think I've said this a few times already. Thank you, by the way, for catching that.
You're all right.
If you try to play the game that Brody plays and wrestle on your knees, Brody has mastered that.
Yes,
perfectively.
10 out of 10.
And
Brody's gonna get you.
He's gonna beat you every time. But if you try to play, the obvious, you try to play wrestle on your feet, Brody's just gonna ankle pick you to no end. Like, there's really no way to beat the system here unless you just try to linebacker just run through him. But
Brody's
then again,
quick,
you might
though.
get yourself caught. Yeah, you're gonna get Brody's quick, and you might get yourself caught. So.
And Brody's tough on top, getting that wrist control. He's going to look for a ball and chain Wapsie tilt, just like he got the first back points in the first period. So 58 seconds left of the second period.
Kleitsch working for something. He's got Gakin pretty much broken down. There it is. He's trying to work that ball and chain.
Yeah, we have not seen, motion up yet from the bottom gentleman. This is the first time we've seen him off his belly, so I'm so biased. Sorry, Zach.
That's fine. I'm the same way, so. Kleitsch looking for that tilt. Oh, he might get himself caught.
But he loses it, so he's just going to get one point here.
No, Kleitsch holds the position.
Holds on, no escapes. 18 seconds left, 8-0.
Kleitsch just holding the position here. He's got that grip tight.
Ref doesn't want to call stalemate. He's going to let him keep wrestling.
Hand to wrist. That could end the second. Kleitsch doing a great job. Working out of a dangerous position there.
I like that. I did like that. It was dangerous rolling across his back, but he did a quick hip heist and just swam to an ankle, swam to a knee. So it's Brody's choice now to start the third. Chooses down.
And this is the interesting, again, another thing that's, something that works to Brody's favor. There's nothing you can ankle pick because, Brody starts with in that kind of crisscross applesauce formation, we'll call it, to start on bottom. So Gakin's got to work for something here. Kleitsch trying to work up to his feet.
Did like a thigh pry and then pressured in and got Brody broken down. But Brody's back up. Now he's got a wrist again.
He's got to work up to his base.
Is it the third?
Yeah.
Third with 1:35. Multitasking, Zach.
Yeah, it's a lot.
You're doing good.
Trust me, basketball's harder.
We just got dinged for stalling. It wasn't very noticeable, but he reached down in front of Brody and just held up a fist. So I believe we got dinged for stalling. But
now Kleitsch working in the bottom position, trying to work a reversal.
Gakin's wrestling high.
Very high in the position.
Yeah, he's got to swim. He's got to cross his
there
hip.
There goes!
And a reversal with bonus points. That third period conditioning is showing again for us. I love to see Brody keep working.
Just working in the third period. A tech fall would be fantastic. A pin even nicer.
50 seconds, Zach. 45, 47, 46, 45. I'm counting down the time.
Counting down the seconds. Kleitsch working on the edge of the mat here. He's got the major.
Okay, 36 seconds left. Brody's going to stay on top as they go out of bounds and restart.
Sorensen's telling him to go get him. Telling him it's in his heart.
Hey, got to put in the extra effort here to end the match. So, Coach Carl said thigh pry wrist control is important.
Give him a caution. Too close to a tight waist.
Referee Ethan Kleitsch texted me, said, hey, quit harping on those refs. They're humans too, He tried to switch, but that ain't going to happen with Brody's tight waist.
Brody right away to that tight waist. He's working for turns. He's working out front.
20 seconds left, and he's got his opponent flat. But we're not seeing a stalling on West Hancock, unfortunately.
At this point, it's kind of a pointless call, but you're wanting it.
I want the train to keep rolling for Wapsie in any way.
So a major decision
2, 1.
for Brody Kleitsch. The Warriors are going to take a 22-6 lead as we head to 138. See, this is the match on the program that I circled right away. Dallas Tissue versus Tegan Smith.
He's ranked 4th.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like we're going to see Creighton Zimmerman.
Oh, Zimmerman. He's going to head out. Well, never mind.
But we do see Dallas still warming up, so we're going to keep that bump up in our lineup.
I'm going to see who. Wait for official. Okay, so it is Teague Smith.
And Teague's in on a shot in the first 2 seconds. Does get a quick takedown. Now again, Wapsie had to show first in this match, so Creighton had to walk out first.
No, I believe Smith walked out first.
Oh, my apologies.
That's why we sent out Zimmerman. for this match.
So again, Teague's ranked 4th in the state in 1A. Big step over. Creighton's bridging hard here. Minute 30 left in the first.
Zimmerman's just flailing around. Smith readjusts. Zimmerman's trying to fight off his back. Quick fall.
Quick fall, so.
38 seconds, so 22-12.
Now Dallas Tissue at 144.
So it'll be Jacoby Subject, yes. That's a name I've never heard of yet, but you know, as you do this more often, you run into some names that you never thought you were going to find.
Do you have, are you showing the opponent's name or just our name?
Both.
Oh, you already gave him 2 points. What the heck, Zach?
Sorry. It's from the last match. Sorry. No.
There you go. You're fine. Dallas is always an off-the-whistle wrestler. Off-the-whistle wrestler.
Wrist?
Off-the-whistle wrestler. You always see Dallas is the first 3 seconds always getting to the guy's legs right at the beginning of a period. So now 15 seconds have gone by. Now we're slowing each other down just a little bit, feeling each other out.
Tissue. Some hand fighting here. Subject takes a shot, no good.
So yeah, Dallas's first match was a pretty wild one in the first and second period with some chippiness and some great action by Dallas.
Whoa!
Oh, we got dinged for stalling.
What the heck?
As we were circling back in and off a shot.
Tissue's trying to kick out of a single. What the heck?
So we got to be ready for everything here. But Dallas staying square even after that shot. So now we're looking for a reattack for Dallas. 1 minute left in the first.
Ethan's not going to like me. I'll tell you that right now.
We need that NFL preview. Call in from a third party and say, what do you think?
Yeah. Oh!
Dallas tries a whip over.
Oh!
No back points and then ends up getting taken down. So 35 seconds left. That was pretty close, but we slipped out of it.
Look at Wyatt being the family man. He's getting a call from his grandma. He's got priorities here, and I respect that. So Wyatt's off for temporarily here. Trying to communicate stuff. So Tissue down 2-1, 10 seconds to go left here in the first. Tissue's already got a stall call. This is where the nerves start to pick up if you're Wapsie Valley, because you know what's coming down the line. A 10-point lead ain't going to cut it. This is a match the Warriors need to win. Tissue working in the top position. He looks like he has a chicken wing, but loses it. Now Subject up to his feet. Now back to the mat here. Very close to a locked hands. Now Subject gonna work away. You got it done?
I'm back.
There you go.
Had to talk to my 84-year-old grandmother, but love to talk to her anytime I can. So we're back.
Tissue trying to work the takedown, just can't get it.
So minute 21 left in the second. Scores 3-1 with an escape as they went out of bounds there. Dallas doing a good job clearing his wrist, but as you take a shot, you can't shoot straight on. I would try to move your feet a little bit as you're clearing wrists.
Sorry if I'm not talking. I'm just focusing. I'm like trying to watch.
No, we're in a close one here with less than a minute left in the second. Dallas down by 2. Again, doing a good job slowing Dallas down by just grabbing onto his wrists. But
nice!
Dallas on a deep shot now.
Come on! Circle!
Bad re-attack by Wes Hancock.
Go! Push the pace here, Dallas. Come on.
35 seconds. Get pushed out of bounds. Dallas tries to shoot, but we're going to recenter with 30 seconds exactly left in the second.
He's got to use, I know we talk about Miller a lot. Miller can just pick guys up. Dallas has got to get his hips under, as our good friend Rhino Cox would say, bring your hips to the party.
Bring your hips to the party is exactly right. So Dallas was in on 2 deep shots, 20 seconds left.
Snap down right here. Snap down, pull him down. Get to that front headlock position. Be able to work your offense from there. Goes to the high crotch, misses. Now you can't back out. You cannot back out. Circle, circle, circle.
Yep, ref was warning him. Both up, 5 seconds left of the second.
He's got to work a shot here. Sorry. I'm
seeing some smart wrestling here from Wes Hancock, just slowing Dallas down. He must have studied him in the first match.
So head to the third.
Dallas chooses down.
He's got to get up, got to get out quick. Right off the whistle. Move up.
So this, just like we saw from assistant coach Bo Sorensen, going to take some heart. Dallas
goes for the switch. Up to your feet, up to your feet. There you go.
Gets out to his feet. Still
now
has
hips
his
in, hips in, hips in.
So it gets ended up flattened out as they go out of bounds.
This is where this conditioning comes in.
But we're seeing a stalemate.
If you're Dallas, like we said, push your hips out, push them out.
So Wapsie fans getting into this one, trying to cheer Dallas on.
Push your hips out, peel away the wrist. And as they say, you know, karate chop back into him, swipe him away.
Dallas has a burst of energy here. Gets taken back down, but tries to sit
out. Move. Just keep moving, keep moving.
Chain wrestling's happening.
Keep moving.
Oh, Dallas hip heist out. As they go out of bounds for like the 3rd or 4th time now. 1:35 in the 3rd. Wes Hancock hustles back to the middle. Dallas readjusts his headgear, takes a breath, ready to go again. We're in a tight one here, and it would be nice if we ended up on top.
Tempers flaring for both sides so far.
Coaches and benches on their feet. Dallas Rosa calls it back. Hip heist. Hip heist.
Come on, Dallas.
He's in a scramble here.
Dallas.
Gets his hip flip back over. No change. 1:20 left.
Dallas has got to go. He's up to his feet now. Turn in. He's in a whizzer.
Got to unhook your leg. Head off the mat.
Elevate.
A lot of time left. 1:10. We're in another stalemate. This is the 3rd stalemate we've seen. And everyone in the gym knows the situation right now.
Sorensen is telling him, move. No matter what, keep moving the position.
Dallas takes another breath, shakes his wrist.
The more you move in a position, the better you are. Keep moving, Dallas, keep moving. He's got the switch. Scoot.
A lot of upper pressure there from the top man. Back
Sit
to his
out.
feet, though.
Get out. Pull away. Sprawl.
He's sprawling.
There's one.
45 seconds left. 45 seconds.
Bumpers.
He's getting his hips back.
There it is. There's one. Push him out.
Scores
Push
3-2.
him out. 40 seconds. You got to go, Dallas.
Scores 3-2. Zach's on his feet. Or excuse me. I'm on my feet, too.
We've both been standing. You got to go. That's stalling.
So a lot of circling back in.
Push the.
Circle both up. No stalling called. A lot of excitement here. Here we go. 26 seconds, 3-2. Dallas down by 1. Dallas in on a shot. He's hipping in.
Come on, finish your shots.
Wes Hancock scoots. Dallas hips over.
Turn into
12,
him.
11, 10, 9, 8, 7. They gave him 2 to Red. 2 was given to Red. But I'm not sure if that's 2, Zach. No time left. No time. 5-2, the final score. Everybody's on their feet for West Hancock. Easton Crawl walks up to the table first at 157 pounds. Kellen Smith ranked 2nd in the state at 157. We'll see if he is up walking out. So the team score is 22-12. Wapsie still up 22-12.
Also, this is Jacoby's subject. Crawling on a takedown right away.
So bonus points is what we're looking to get here out of Easton Kroll, who's ranked 5th in the state at 150 pounds. And I'm ahead of myself too, Zach. I made an error. Kellen
Dude,
Smith
I'm
is at
shaking.
157.
This is not good for my health. I am shaking.
Yeah, you're sweating. I see over there. Your face is red.
Oh, yeah. Well, not only is it very hot in this gym.
Tensions are high.
Very. Kroll working. We got to get a pinfall here if you're Kroll.
Minute 20 left in the first.
He's got to work an arm bar here.
Easton loves to get that wrist with a head, kind of an arm pry, and as he gets him flat, that's when he's going to get his fist on his back with a far wrist. Easton keeping a lot of pressure, just flipping him over, doesn't even have to go for it.
That was 2 swipes. I don't know why.
Ref was not swiping. We should see a swipe there because we got control on top.
Kroll still working. Subject is just flailing around. Very loose, very flexible.
Easton still in control on top. 45 seconds left of the first. Bottom wrestler is clinching up a little bit. Not showing much movement. Here comes that head pry again. Get him down to his belly. Breaks him down to his hip. 25 seconds left of the first at 150 pounds. Easton Kroll.
Should be stalling by now. Subject has not done much.
Especially last match, I think we got dinged on the edge of that. So stalemate, back to the middle. 12 seconds left of the first.
Sorry, my hands are shaking. I cannot contain myself. Whew. It's been a wild start. We're like just about halfway through. Started this duel at 106.
Fist on the mat, 5 seconds left. Easton's going to be getting those bonus points like we talked about. 2 swipe, 3 swipe, 4 swipe, 5 swipe. And we get 3 points. There's only 12 seconds left as they came back out of bounds. Scores 5-0.
So 5-0 as we head into the second.
So Red's going to choose first. He defers, and now it's Easton Kroll's choice. He's going to choose top as he made quick work there.
I like this. I really do. I think this is a great choice. You know, Coach Kroll is very smart. He knows what he wants to do. He knows what each wrestler is capable of. He knows what he wants. And I think what he's thinking right now is maybe Kroll can get that armbar. Maybe he believes that Easton can get that armbar really quick, get 6 points on the board.
You bet.
And not waste time. So
he's got tons of pressure.
Plus you're up 5-0, so, you know, there's no big threats. If you let him up anyways, then he gets the decision to choose bottom, let him up again. It's still a 3-point lead at that point.
Absolutely.
So, and if you're Kroll, you just got to work for 6. We need 6. Now he's got the chicken wing.
Wow, big flip over. Just flipped him right over with that strength. Now he's chesting in, readjusting. And the ref should be swiping.
Now he's working for the pinfall. Subject trying to stay off his back.
Keeps his hips pointed down, which kind of helps his shoulders turn.
There it is.
That's tight. That's a tight pinning move.
Yeah!
Gets a pin in the second period with a minute 12 to spare in the second. So makes quick work choosing top. So team score is now 28-15, and Kanan Decker is walking out first.
This is going to be interesting.
And we see the number 2 ranked wrestler, Kellen Smith, walk out at 157 pounds. So this will be a great matchup.
This could be the match that swings the duel here.
This will be a good competition that Kanan Decker's probably had circled on his calendar.
Decker knows the objective here.
Everyone's starting to lean in just a little bit more, Zach.
Everybody's on the edge of their seat, you know.
First 15 seconds, both wrestlers feel each other out and just kind of hand fight as they go out of bounds and restart.
Just a straight blast double from Smith. Sorry about the score.
It's all right. 2-0.
So we'll head out of bounds, come back to the center.
I will say Kellen Smith, is highly definition muscled.
Yeah.
But
optional start.
Minute 35 left in the first.
See if Smith is going to try to go for something crazy like a cradle or not. No, he's just going to let him up. sometimes they like to go for that.
Clock's not running. Clock's not running.
Hey.
That was 10 seconds. Sorry.
Hey, I agree with you. I'm not going to disagree. Why would I disagree? This is interesting. Oh, no. This is where everybody kind of stands on their seat here. It reminds me a lot of Marinelli and Joseph.
Oh,
here.
2 takedowns.
That's 2!
And we went out of bounds. Now we got the side ref involved. He's finally paying attention to the clock. So 1:05 left. Us announcers seem to pay close attention to the score and the time. And the
well, I mean, we're always looking up there.
Trying to keep our score the same?
Yeah, and, you know, we pay a lot of attention to that scoreboard. We rely a lot on the head scores table.
So we're in a wizard position, hip to hip.
Decker, elevate.
Edge of the mat here.
What?
37 seconds left to the first. Some fakes were coming Kanan's way, but Kanan does a good job just keeping his hands forward.
He threw him right into his leg.
Same position that they were in a potentially dangerous when they went out of bounds. 20 seconds left.
2? 2 what?
2 was given in a controversy takedown as a throw by. Kanan's knee might have touched. 12 seconds left. 4-1 now. 4-1 is the score. Oop.
You got it figured out there?
Yeah, I'm learning your computer. So we are in a oh, sorry, Zach.
You're fine.
5 seconds left.
Oh, my goodness.
So Wapsie fans getting into this one as we've seen a couple controversial calls, but we start the second, 4-1.
Smith's going to take the bottom position. 4-1 the score.
So Kanan starts on top.
Interested to see. This is a match we could see at the state tournament in a few weeks.
Kanan got a lot of pressure going forward. Kellen Smith again ranked second at 157. Kanan Decker ranked 5th at 157, both in 1A.
Decker's got to work for a takedown here. This is something we rarely see. Decker being a little cautious.
Yeah, he's getting a good feel. His hands are always on him, though.
Smith looking like he's just overwhelming him.
1:20 left in the second. I'll get that changed on our scoreboard.
Is it second period? Yeah.
No, that's all right. Oh, he does a flip over. Nope. Gets his hips back under him. 1:10. Kanan was in good position there as they go out of bounds, but to restart.
Come on, Decker. Here we go. Here we go. Minute to go.
So the score
this
is
match just felt like it's taken 10 years.
5-1 now with a minute left in the second.
Both guys take a shot.
Kanan in good head position right here. Has an overhook on the right side.
A nice snap down from Smith.
Yeah, and gets,
just circles
gets
around.
A takedown. So Smith staying in control here.
If you're Decker, the one thing we cannot have here is bonus points victory for Smith. You cannot have that at all costs.
So 7-1 with 35 seconds left.
Decker's got to work off his stomach here.
A lot of pressure on his upper body and hips. Smith doing a good job holding him.
25 to go.
It'll be 20 seconds left, but in the third period we'll see Kanan Decker's choice.
Smith trying to just pull him over. It doesn't look like he's very...
10 seconds. Tries a high thigh.
Just tries to go for like a... puts the leg in. You see.
I do. I see
yeah.
Family members get involved. So third period, 7-1's the score.
Justin Decker, obviously Kanan's father, he's telling Kanan to go down. in the third period. I like the
We're
decision.
going to go both up here, so he gets an extra point. So it's now 7-2.
So now.
And the clock still is not running. Clock's not running. Canaan gets taken down right to start the third, excuse me.
They're out of bounds!
Side ref was in that one too. So now, minute 48 in the second. The score is now 11-2. Kellen Smith from West Hancock's going to choose both up.
This is
11-3. Clock's not running. Now it's finally running after 2 seconds went by. I'm being hard on this clock worker. So Canaan's with him get blast doubled here from Kellen Smith.
Right into a cradle.
Kellen's holding on tight here. Arm across his back, readjusts. And they get the bonus points. Minute 21 left in the third. Kellen Smith hypes up his crowd a little bit, gets his hand raised. So we'll go into 165 pounds.
Miller's got to go here. Who are they going to send out? No, it's going to be Brock Kleitsch. So here we go. Brock Kleitsch is out here at 165 pounds. I believe he made weight earlier today.
So Wapsie's still leading the team score 28-21.
Wapsieville's held this dual score since the start of the duel.
Brock starts in with some mean hand fighting on his head, does a quick sweep single, readjusts to a high crotch, and sets his opponent down and gets 2 points. Now he instantly gets the cradle when he tripods up.
Sits back. There it is. Come on, Kleitsch.
Hold on tight. He's using a finger grip. Would like to see a palm grip. Readjust. Kicks his bottom leg out. Minute 30 left in the first.
He's going to get 3. 5-0.
Still a cradle. Goes back into it. But this time his opponent has his leg. Breaks it away.
There's a nice tight grip.
That one's tight.
He's trying to sit out. There it is. There it is. That's flag. Come on, dude.
Wapsie fans getting into this one.
What are we doing?
59 seconds left.
Yes.
Gets a pin finally.
Thank you.
So now we reverse the score back to us taking the advantage, 34-21 now.
All right, here we are. This is where the duel gets serious. You all right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just listening in, hearing both coaches yell.
This is where the duel gets a little bit more serious here.
So Garrett Miller here at 170 pounds, bumped up. He's wrestling Creighton Kelly, number 4th ranked wrestler in the state.
This is where
excuse me.
West Hancock likes to be.
Yes, excuse me. Yes.
Oh, shoot, I have the wrong name.
No, you're all right. So again, Creighton Kelly ranked number 4th in the state at 175. They have the score as 170. That's why I read it that way. Messed me up. So a couple shots back and forth, but nothing too serious. Just feeling each other out again. Still a minute 20 in the first.
Kelly's got that Russian tie. Goes for a sweep single, no good. This would be a big upset if Miller could pull it off.
Garrett Miller ranked 10th at 165. Again, bumps up to 175 to wrestle the 9th to bump up to wrestle the 4th ranked wrestler at 175.
Sorry if I sound mad. I'm focused.
You're not mad. I love broadcasting with you, Zach. This is great.
I can't
I only do this to get into events for free.
Yeah.
Get into the state.
Hey, it's a good strategy though.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't think I've paid to get into an event for a while.
So 30 seconds left to the first, still 0-0. Garrett doing a good job kind of creating distance and controlling his wrists and his elbows of his opponent, Creighton Kelly. 15 seconds now.
Kelly's got that hard tie.
Garrett doing a good job staying in the center of the mat, too. I've seen West Hancock try to push more to the edge. And
Miller's just got to keep moving, keep circling.
2-on-1.
Not let Kelly get on these ties.
2-on-1. 1 second left. Ends the first. No points scored.
Good first period for Miller. He's going to take bottom.
He chooses down to start the second. Score still 0-0.
Whew, I am jittery here.
Tense. Garrett's got his pressure forward and got to his belly, and got to work up here. Mean cross face from Creighton Kelly. Garrett peels it off.
Whew.
Minute 20 left.
Miller wrestling through the position.
We're seeing some parallel riding on top while Garrett's working up. Garrett gets to his feet, gets returned hard, but back to his knees. He lands on his knees. That's how a wrestler should land.
Don't get cradled here. Don't get cradled, please.
Garrett got stepped up, got his wrist pulled under him. Looks like a ball and chain. Hand fighting underneath still. Minute left of the second.
Nice job for Miller to avoid the cradle. Kelly's still looking for it.
He's attacking the top hand, what you want to do to avoid a cradle. They're on the edge of the mat here.
Probably go out of bounds.
Have multiple extremities still in, though. Ref's going to let it keep going. 40 seconds now in the second. Standing cradle doesn't work. 37 seconds, Zach. 0-0.
This is a match here. See, I feel like that Decker match took forever. Now this one's flying.
That one went out of bounds quite a bit.
Yeah. Whew. You see over there on the side, I'm looking at who's over there. I see Cooper Adair, Drew Lansing, Jonah Frost, Hayden Ryard. Oh, no, come on, Miller.
Garrett gets
no,
deep
Miller.
half, far wrist.
No, Miller.
20 seconds. Got to bridge hard here.
Come on, Miller.
He readjusts.
Fight off your back. No, you cannot do that. No, 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 no. No, no.
And with 6 points going to West Hancock, there's 18 seconds left of the second. We're going to move up to, looks like
190.
Drew Lansing's walking out at 190 pounds.
So it will be Drew Lansing taking on Kale Zool.
Kale Zool is currently ranked 7th at 190.
For some reason, Lansing's name won't show up. I'm sorry about that. But
Drew Lansing fell into some rankings around 10th or 11th right now. Kale Zool with some good head position, head to ear, both underhooks. But he circled out of bounds. Drew circled in. Drew tried to level change, but couldn't get through his head position. Minute 25 in the first period.
Whew, I'm letting our guys back in Fairbank know what's going on up here.
Good, good.
Make sure. Oh, nice ankle pick from Lansing.
Got to keep your hips up. Gets thrown to his hip. Back up. Let's go the ankle. Now he's in a deep whip over. Can he avoid it? Gets his elbow back to him. So 1:09 left in the first.
Good job from Lansing. Avoids catastrophe, we'll put it.
Hit his hip and got right back up and squared up. So
seemed comfortable in the position.
Less than a minute left in the first.
This is a very key match here.
So he's got an underhook on the left side, wrist control. Drew does a good job just kind of, controlling the ties here and moving his opponent. See how he just moved his legs? His legs actually crossed. Scissors. Tries a knee pull. 35 seconds left now.
Still in this over-under. They'll clear out and circle back towards the middle. See everybody just on the edge of their bleacher seat here.
Everyone's leaning in. So the team scores.
Sweep single.
Oh, Drew.
Lansing's in deep.
He's got a deep shot. 14 seconds left, though.
He's got to cut off to a double.
Zool has his ankle, not letting him scoot. Wapsie fans getting involved. 5 seconds.
Reach around, reach around.
He's going to cling on to end the first. 0-0 still. So we start our second period here.
Zool's going to take the bottom position. I am.
Are you praying?
Oh, yeah. Do I?
It feels like midnight, but it's only 8:30.
Yeah. Lansing working in the top position.
Drew staying tough on top here. Staying behind the arms, has the wrist control on the left side. Readjust.
Nice job, flatten them out. Go to work, Lansing. Go to work.
So it's a minute 25 left in the second.
He's got both wrists. Go to work, work a turn, come on.
So we see Drew, tight waist here.
No!
His opponent's able to stand up, sit out quick, scoot his hips out, get one. So minute left of the second, the score is 1-0 in favor of Kale Zool. Again, we're seeing some top-ranked wrestlers in the state in 1A at 190 pounds here.
Nice shot!
Wow, good readjustment.
Yes!
Two takedown.
Big takedown from Lansing. And the foam fingers come up.
Two.
Maybe we can take theirs. I want some foam fingers. Probably would hinder my computer ability, but at that point, I don't even care.
Drew's riding really tough on top here. Could see a stalling. We've seen stalemates all night. 20 seconds left of the second.
Zool's got his forehead in the mat.
Yeah, he's going to have mat burn tomorrow morning. Drew just keeps driving forward. All his pressure's right on his neck and head. 10 seconds now.
Lansing, if you just keep Zool down here at the end of the second, he will. Head to the third.
Head into the third. We're ahead by one. It is Drew's choice. He chooses down.
Oh, sorry, it's Lansing's choice. He's going to choose bottom.
Bottom. Good choice.
I thought it was Zool's choice for a minute. Now I remember Zool chose bottom to start second. Whew.
Yep, Wapsie fans helping Drew getting involved here.
The heart rate is at 160, people. I don't even know if that's like healthy or not.
So he sticks a leg in. On the near side, is he going to try an Oklahoma roll through?
Lansing's working.
Gets his leg out, circles, tries to square up.
Looks to be almost like a wizard
gets
position.
One. The score is now 3-1 in favor of Drew Lansing. Minute 40 left of the third. Coach Carl's yelling, clear the tie. Excuse me, assistant coach Bo Sorensen's yelling, clear the tie. We're in a constant hand fight this entire match. For all three periods, we've been seeing push-pull snaps. And Drew's been good at readjusting, reattacking, and getting some deep high crouches in.
A lot of pressure.
Minute left.
From both guys. This is dangerous.
So we're pummeling inside. Both guys have an over-under, leaning away. Not used to Greco-Roman, I guess. 54 seconds, 53 seconds, so Drew circles back into the hand fighting.
Now you're going to start to see the gas tank. Zool takes a shot.
Oh, and Drew flips him, drives in.
Yes!
Football tackles him. 2 takedown.
Keep him down, Drew.
And there's 35 seconds left, and Drew is now starting to put the hammer on with a deep half.
Just keep him down, keep him down.
Drew almost.
Don't pull him into yourself.
Drew now in with an inside leg.
20 seconds to go.
He's grabbing headgear there. Side ref doesn't agree.
15. 10. 5. Lansing's done it.
Everyone's on their feet. And Drew Lansing with the upset.
Drew Lansing!
Great job by Drew Lansing. Looks up at his crowd, his parents, gives a smile, gets his hand raised.
The Warriors are up by 10, heading with 2 matches to go.
2 matches to go is right. Woo! I have goosebumps.
I'm getting lightheaded. I can't, no. Oh, my gosh.
Don't pass out on me.
I might.
So we're going into
2:15. Who are we going to see? The Warriors have to send out their guy first. It looks to be Derek Hilsenbeck. This is going to be another big match. The Warriors, if this match ends in a decision for either team, Wapsie Valley's heading to the state duels. It's Derek Hilsenbeck.
Derek's going to be going up against number 4th ranked at 215, David Smith. So we'll see David Smith. Actually, Wes Hancock's head coach actually walked to the head table and made sure that was Derek Hilsenbeck. So
make sure he knows who he's wrestling.
He's like, wait a second, he didn't say his name. So here we go. Number 4th ranked David Smith at 215. Zach Babers has been saying all year that Derek Hilsenbeck should be ranked, so this would be a great underdog story for Derek Hilsenbeck. Send his team into state duels. Did you get the clock score and every period right?
I am. Oh, my
I saw your hand shaking on the computer.
That's what we're looking at, people. I'll show you here. I'll show you real quick. You can see there's the hand.
Yeah, they saw it.
It's shaking pretty badly.
Now the camera's got to refocus.
Yeah, sorry about that. Just let you know what we're dealing with up here.
This is great atmosphere. So 1:15 left in the first.
This is what you're gonna get with these heavier guys. Slow, feel your opponent out.
Wapsie was at state duels in 2017, 2018?
Last year.
Last year.
So
I know that, sorry.
Warriors looking for back-to-back state duel appearances. I believe they got 6 last year?
I think you're right.
I may be right, maybe wrong, we'll see. Apparently Riker's not got my text yet, so he's probably broadcasting right now.
So David Smith tries for a shot too far away. Derek's able to get back on his feet. 35 seconds left in the first. Another kind of half shot from David Smith. Hilsenbeck doing a good job sprawling. But he's still got a leg. David Smith still got a leg. 20 seconds left. Coach Carl's yelling short arm, but he does a flip over here. Ref's not getting down, showing 2. Wapsie crowd going nuts. 15 seconds. We're getting back points.
This could do it!
Oh my gosh, Derek Hilsenbeck has his opponent on the back.
10 to go!
He needs to readjust, kick his leg out. 5 seconds. And time.
Wow.
5-0 with, wow. Derek with a big flip over there. He was in the front headlock short offense. Instead of going short arm or go behind, he just flips him with all his might.
Dude, I can barely, I'm trying to text Blake what's going on. I can barely text. Oh, no. Come on, Derek.
Derek with a little bit of hip flare, but
he's trying to work up.
Gets back to his base.
Granby roll through.
Granby roll. Has his leg in his arm, and he's going to keep kicking. You got to run your feet, though. Oh, Coach Carl's saying just bail. Just bail and get your one. Don't get scrappy here.
Wow.
He's going to try. Nope. Sorry.
This is a lot of things happening at once. My brain just cannot take it all in.
1:15. Derek was trying to scoot his hips. Granby roll. Some funk moves, but got to stick to our basics, and Derek's on bottom. He tries it again. Not the smartest. But he gets out. Gets a reversal.
Yes! 7-0 to score. Hilsenbeck on a power half.
We just did that in youth practice last night. Hands over, windshield wipe your ankles, Now he's going to power half with 40 seconds left. Now he's going to go for wrist. And he's chest to chest. That's a lot of weight on that guy's neck. And he's getting back points. Zach. 35 seconds.
Come on, Derek!
Come on, Derek.
Finish the job!
Wapsie all on their feet.
Finish the job, Derek! Do it!
25 seconds to send us to state. Flip his hips over. Now he's got him tight. But he rolls through Derek's hips. But we're able to get 3 back. So it makes the score 10-0. 14 seconds left of the second.
Now if you're Derek, conservative. Conservative. I would go full on. Don't do anything stupid.
Okay, so it was Derek's choice last period. He chose down. So to start the third, it's now going to be West Hancock's choice. No, excuse me. Yes.
He's going to choose bottom. This is where Hilsenbeck goes.
Yep, Hilsenbeck's tough on top.
Keep your composure.
Exactly.
Unlike me.
This is a senior moment for Derek to shine in this opportunity at regional duels.
Break him down. Yes, Derek. A lot of forward pressure. Work your tilts, work your turns.
Again, David
ride
Smith
him out.
ranked 4th in the state at 2:15. We're not seeing any stalling on bottom. We just saw it, I call.
There we go.
Announcer jinx.
Hey, it works in our favor, so I'm okay with it. Power half.
So he's doing another power half, just like he got his last 2 back points. Minute 30 left. We could see another stalling. Red has not moved at an inch. Now he's just trying to cling on to Hilsenbeck's wrist.
Break him down again. Here we go, Derek. Break him down. No, keep him in. There you go.
Stay behind the arms, right in the hips, tough.
Stay back. Don't get too high in the position. There you go. Through the arm. Break him down.
Again, if Derek wins, sends us to state, no matter the decision.
There we go.
Got him flat to his belly, head on the mat. He looks gassed. 59 seconds to send us to state.
Power half.
Derek wants more, though. He's got a deep one. He's running around his head now. 50 seconds to send us to state. And he's got him on his back. Zach, he's got him on his back.
Come on.
He's swiping.
Come on, please.
40 seconds. Ref's down there.
Settle, readjust. Chest to chest.
Derek's got it tight. He's leaning back. 32 seconds to send us to state.
Yes!
He gets the pin!
Yes! Wyatt!
Let's go! We're going to state!
Yes!
Oh my God! Oh, Derek hugs his crowd!
Yes!
Derek sends us to state. Derek's getting yes! Oh my God!
Yes, Wyatt!
That's great. I'll give you a hug.
Oh my God! Oh my goodness.
Oh
my goodness.
And we're going to see Hayden Ryard go out at heavyweight as we had just clinched up the duel to go to state duels.
The Warriors, for the second time, are heading to the state duel tournament in Coralville.
Now Hilsenbeck defends off a shot.
That's Ryard, by the way.
Oh, excuse me. Ryard defends off a shot. That enthusiasm, that motivation you can see is just rolling right into Hayden Ryard. Hayden's getting after it right again here in the first. Fantastic. You know, this year Wapsie Valley has battled through skin infections, battled through sickness, highs and lows, you know. Some of our ranked wrestlers had some tougher opponents tonight, but we got more work to do down at the state tournament. So a minute left in the first. Hayden Ryard is wrestling at heavyweight, 0-0.
Yeah, and I appreciate everybody watching. We'll hope to see you Saturday.
I hope they turn down their TVs a little bit. I was screaming there.
You know, my heart rate just dropped like dramatically.
I'm sweating so bad.
I am sweating so bad up here.
Oh, a deep shot here from West Hancock. Looks like he's got him on his back. 35 seconds. Hayden's fighting hard here. Hayden's a freshman. And with a pin, but
so they will finish it off with a fall, but nonetheless
33-43, and Wapsie walks away, Zach, with the win. Everyone's on their feet from Wapsie Valley. West Hancock's dual season is over, but Wapsie's continues. Oh my goodness.
The final score, Wapsie Valley in an upset victory here in Britt, Iowa. The Warriors 43-33. The final, the Warriors win by 10. Wapsie Valley's heading to the state dual tournament down in Coralville on Saturday.
Now we got to see the recognition. They're going to hand them the banner. Do we live stream that?
Oh yeah, we're going to be on. We are going to try to get head coach Brian Kroll up here in just a minute, maybe even Derek Hilson back in just a moment. So your final score here tonight, 43-33. This is, I'll pull off the breakboard here.
Look at that, Zach.
See the
Easton
banner.
Kroll, Jake
Look at
Shore,
that.
hold up that banner. I'll try to zoom in for everyone.
Look at that beauty. Wapsie Valley heads to the state tournament, Coralville.
Congratulations to Wapsie Valley.
The Eagles head to the locker room for the final time this year as Wapsie Valley in enemy territory takes down the Eagles.
Better get out your phone and take a picture quick.
Here we go.
Get that on Facebook. Congratulations, Wapsie. Congratulations. Wow. Everyone's smiling too. Everyone's got big grin.
So that does it here in a absolute up and down of a duel. Wapsie Valley wins it 43-33. Let the wrestlers take it all in.
Team meeting.
Yeah, and just a
effort on three. That's what we saw tonight too. Derek Hilson back with the crazy upset to send Wapsie to state.
So look at that go.
Coach Kroll is hyped up. He's excited.
He's very excited.
And families going out to hug their loved ones.
Man, what a duel. Just like last year at Lisbon. It's always the same.
It's exciting, isn't it, Zach?
Yeah, very.
The love affair of sports, the highs and the lows. That's why you compete, watch, and cheer.
Man, I guess, we have this little break here before we get into our post-duel interviews. You gotta, I say this like it is an actual question. Who gets stud chain?
The stud chain night, Derek flipping Hilson back.
Rank this man, please. He deserves it.
He's going to get it now. There he is, man. He's got still a smile on his face as his family goes and congratulates him.
I don't care where you rank him, 215, 285, heck, both. I don't care. Rank him somewhere. He just beat number 7? I don't even know.
Number 4th ranked guy
Fourth ranked kid in the state. Just pinned him. Just wore him out and pinned him. Rolled him right over with the power half. That's the most simple move in wrestling, but it is also one of the most effective.
And Derek coming back, that first duel came out a little slower. Edge of the mat ends up getting caught and pinned, and then he had a vengeance. Some people don't, when they lose the first one, they sometimes coward, but this is good to see Derek Hilson come back for vengeance and get that W. So
yeah. So man, we gotta take this all in.
I know. Wapsie's covering the mat, so a lot of people hugging, and there's more work to be done, though, Zach.
Oh, job's not finished.
Job is not finished, is right.
We got state duels here this Saturday, so in
girls' state Thursday, Friday.
I think girls' state is already over.
Oh.
I think that was last week.
Oh, Lordy be.
If I'm correct. It's coming up this way. He's talking to some people on his way up.
Did you wave at him?
Yeah, maybe. Well, he's coming. His family's right up here, so.
Awesome.
You want me to? Okay, I'll go down and get him. Brian. Okay. They're gonna take a picture. That's fine. What?
He's gonna do a picture quick, and then he'll be right up. They gotta do everyone's getting family pictures.
Hey, I'm okay with that. Do what you gotta do, man. Do what you gotta do. But final score: 43-33. Wapsie Valley.
I'll do a quick dual recap.
There you go. I have a few more ads to read off. We'll do this This dual recap, as I pull my phone, sorry. Dual recap presented by Legacy Roofing of Iowa. Protect your largest investment with our reliable roofing and gutter services. If you want to make your roof last as long as possible, it is vital you never put off a roof repair. Small issues with roofing become big issues in a hurry. No matter how major or minor the repair you need, we are here to help. We offer roofing, contracting, storm damage repair, gutter replacement, and residential and commercial roofing. Call Mitch at 319-415-2472 or Lou at 319-415-5547.
So the dual recap, we started at 106 pounds. Caden Belinsky with a 2-minute, 29-second pin over Ozzie Smith. At 113, Sawyer Crawl with a pin in 1:30 over Briggs Smoot. At 120, Wapsie Kaufman with a pin in 27 seconds over Reese Quisling. We move into 126 pounds. Landon Frost falls in a pin to Jacob Larson in 2 minutes and 48 seconds. 132, Brody Kleitch gets a major decision, 10-0 over Ethan Gaken. 138, Teague Smith gets the pin over Creighton Zimmerman in 38 seconds. At 144, Ethan Boothroyd gets the decision over Dallas Tissue 5-2. At 150, Easton Crawl with a pin over Jacoby Subject in 2 minutes and 51 seconds. At 157, Kellen Smith over Kanan Decker in 4 minutes and 39 seconds. 165, Brock Kleitch over Erica Baraka, pin in 1:04. 175, Creighton Kelly over Garrett Miller with a pin in 3 minutes and 41 seconds. 190, Drew Lansing gets the decision 5-1. Derek Hilsenbeck with the upset pin in 5 minutes 32 seconds. And at heavyweight, Hayden Ryard falls to 1:32. Here is Coach Brian Crawl.
Wow. How are you, Coach?
Woo!
The emotions are high, tempers are high. What does this win mean to you right after getting it done?
It's a definite team effort. We had to move the lineup around. They have some really talented guys. We have some really talented guys, and we found a way with a lot of heart.
What was the kind of ideas from moving your lineup around, switching it up from what we normally see on a typical night?
So we tried to make what we could with where I knew that they had some hammers, and I was trying to line up with some of our better opponents so we wouldn't give up bonus points. And Dallas Tissue went out there and fought his tail off up at 44. Kanan went out against the number 2 guy in the state and fought hard, just kind of got caught in a position, put Kleitch down at 65. He was able to go get the upset in the fall, move Miller up, and he was wrestling a really good match. Got caught in a half on a mat return. It's a tough situation. He's taking it a little hard. Nothing but love for the kid, all the effort in the world. But, Lansing stepping in, back into the lineup, getting the W, kept us in the duel. And then how about Derek Hilsenbeck? That is the number 4 ranked guy in the state, and we were majoring him and pinned him. Woo! As Ric Flair would say.
Woo! Yeah, I know. White and I were just absolutely losing our minds up here. And obviously, you guys, wrestled 2 really good teams tonight. You wrestled Riverside, Oakland right away, and then wrestled West Hancock right away. Moving into the weekend, you guys will head down to Coralville on Saturday for the state duels. What are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to the next opportunity to compete. These boys are battle tested. We've been through a lot of tough duels, and it goes to show right here. They're putting their foot on the line no matter who it is and going out to score points, and I love it.
I got to ask you, how does back-to-back state duel appearances feel?
Oh, man, that's fantastic. We're hanging banners, baby.
Yes, sir. Pleasure. Good luck this weekend. We'll be there watching you guys.
Sounds good. Thank you, guys.
Yep. So, hey, Coach, you mind getting Derek for me? All righty. We're pending on Derek. Scanning, trying to find him. Coach, he's right, yeah. There he is. Man of the hour. Trip your way. I know you're tired. How you feeling?
Pretty good. Definitely tired.
So the emotions, you dropped down to 215. You obviously do that a lot in the lineup. Obviously nothing new to you, but going up against a top-ranked guy, what is the mindset going into a match like that?
Well, originally yesterday, Coach was like, we're putting you at 285, and I'm like, okay, I'm ready for it. And then I seen that it wasn't our choice there at 215, so